Hi everybody, welcome to this month's edition of the HomeCook'n Newsletter. You know, we've been thinking about things that we find at farmers markets. And one thing that always shows up are fresh herbs that people are growing and selling. And we thought, why not do something fun with mint? So
and
what are we
Alice
going to
and
do?
I both have mint in our garden. So.
We do. And it's an easy plant to grow, so why not grow it? Because you know something, mint is very healthy. It's a very, very good green leaf to include in your diet. And boy, have you come up with something clever. Let's tell them about it.
Well, I think this sounds like a really refreshing drink. And basically all I've done is you take 2 cucumbers and you just put them in chunks. Well, I washed them, but I didn't peel them.
Okay.
Stick them in your good old blender here. And instead of using sugar, I'm going to use agave. Say it for me.
Agave?
Agave.
Okay.
Yes.
And why would you do that instead of sugar?
Oh, I don't know. I think it's a little healthier. You're not going to have that up and down sugar high. And this is already a fairly healthy drink. When you get the mint and the cucumber. Cucumbers are so good for you.
Okay.
In fact, I have to tell you, I drank a lot of mint tea when I was in England because it grew wild. And it helped my stomach so much. So good for your stomach.
Well, you know, that's one of the things that doctors recommend mint for, are digestion and indigestion problems. And I was reading just the other day that there's some research now regarding cancer and how mint is helping with that.
Oh, that's awesome.
You know, why
Good
not?
whole foods, right?
Good whole food. Why not have it?
Okay, so I've got a half a cup of
agave.
agave.
All right.
I don't say it right, so I have Alice do it.
Okay.
And this is lime juice. This is a half a cup of lime juice. And you could use, you know, we like fresh, but if you're feeling like they're too expensive, just buy the bottle stuff,
Okay.
you know. And then this is about a half a cup of mint leaves. And you want to make sure you take the big stems off.
Right.
Right?
Yeah. Wash it well.
And then
smell it as you wash.
smell it.
It's
And,
so nice.
Don't you think things always blend better when you have the liquid in it?
Yeah,
too?
just a little bit to start, and then
Just
you add a little more. And
sparkling water.
Yeah, sparkling water. This is a brand we like because there's no sodium in it.
Yeah, and it's just about a cup and a half. You can do 2 cups, 3 cups, whatever you want.
Okay.
But oh, that cucumber is so refreshing. And then we're going to want to have some ice.
Oh.
Because the ice makes it just super refreshing.
Okay, good. In fact, you even could blend up a few ice cubes in.
You could.
If you've got a heavy-duty blender like this. For how long do you do this?
You know, until it's just really well mixed. You don't want any little pieces, although we're going to run it through a sieve.
Oh, are you?
But I think if you're serving it, you know, as a nice refreshing drink for a family member or a neighbor, I think you're going to want to run it through a sieve.
You know what I think would be cool to do with this too?
What's that?
I'd make up a container of that, and I'd fill my ice cube trays with that and freeze it. And then later on in the summer, when I've got more fresh fruit, I think that I would use those cubes to maybe make some fruit slushies, some fruit smoothies.
Very nice.
Okay, there we go. Smells delicious. I wish you all could smell this. Boy, there's nothing like mint.
Nice and refreshing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to get a couple glasses.
Oh,
of
great.
this.
I've got a really...
It's time to test.
It's going to be better when it's cold,
Yes.
but it's going to be good. Did you fill that one all the way full?
All right.
There you go.
Let's get a nice shot of that so the crowd went wild.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Do you love it?
Oh, this is delicious. Who knew? Mint, cucumber, a little sweetener, lime juice.
Lime juice.
Way to go, Jeannie
sparkling
Mae.
water.
That's awesome. That's really awesome. You've got to try this. Okay, folks, well, there you go. We've got another recipe that we're going to show you how to use more mint. But for now, I think we're just going to go sit down, put our feet up, and enjoy.
Let's do it.
All right.
Okay.
Till later. Keep cooking. Well, we're back. We put our feet up and sipped our cucumber mint cooler. Jeannie, that was amazing.
I liked it.
Oh, yummo. And now we've got something else we do with mint that I think you're going to probably put us in your will for. And that is called a mint infused salad. Jeannie, tell us about this. Now, this is a mortar and pestle here. And instead of using sugar, I use stevia. No.
Xylitol.
I did. I use xylitol.
Yeah.
It's a good sugar substitute and it's healthy for you.
It is. It's really good for your teeth. I mean, if you're going to go with all this healthy, that's a good idea.
It doesn't spike your blood sugar.
Yeah.
And you'd use it 1 for 1. In other words, 1 cup sugar, you could substitute 1 cup xylitol.
You'll notice it's a little bit heavier grained. And if you do this with regular sugar, it's going to be juicier. You're not going to be as stiff, but this is going to be wonderful.
Well, and what I did too, Jeannie, before I put my mint here, we'll talk about that in a minute, I ground up my xylitol just a little bit to make it smaller grained. So anyway, so why don't you talk about the recipe? I'm going to put a little bit of this in here.
It says that it calls for 2 cups of grapefruit, but I don't see any grapefruit.
No. You know, I didn't have any. That's the beauty of this salad, by the way. You just use the fruit you have.
Really, it'd be good with anything, huh? Mint with anything?
Mint with anything. Well, now, what we have here, too, is 2 cups of pineapple. I used fresh pineapple.
Right.
I had some. But you know what? I've made this once before, and I didn't have fresh pineapple, and I just used a can of tidbits, pineapple tidbits.
Oh, yeah.
I drained it really well, and it worked perfectly. So,
And sliced strawberries, looks like you're using raspberries.
right, I didn't have any strawberries, but I had a few little raspberries
Okay.
left over.
So we're
I
going to give
thought,
them a recipe, but hey, anything goes?
exactly.
Pretty much, okay.
Don't you love that kind of recipe?
I do.
Do
I
your
really
own
do.
thing. So anyway, you're supposed to have a cup of sliced strawberries. I just had raspberries. Okay? So we'll use those.
It says honeydew melon. It looks like you got a lot of honeydew melon.
Yes, 2 cups of honeydew here.
Okay.
Honey, do you love me? And then I think I have, 2 cups of sliced grapes. You can do red, you can do green.
Or both.
Or both would be pretty. And it calls for oranges. How much?
Let's see.
Is it 2 cups?
Yeah.
Okay, now I got a hot tip for you. Do you remember the first time we made this salad? We used real oranges. They are hard to slice, and you've got to take the seeds out. They didn't look nice. They tasted okay, but it wasn't all that pretty. So what do we do now? We buy those bags of cuties.
Oh,
What are they?
I love those.
Mandarin oranges?
Yeah, basically, but they're sweeter too than
Yeah.
regular oranges.
They
so.
peel easy, and you've got little round things like
Those
that.
are real cute.
It takes about...
They're really cute.
Oh, they're really cute. Oh, I get it. It takes about, 8 or 10 of these to make 2 cups of diced. So anyway, try that instead of real oranges. Okay, and we said the pineapple. And so 2 cups of pineapple, just whatever you have. My hands are clean. And then some fresh blueberries. I've already rinsed these, so they're ready to go.
Okay.
All right.
You just toss it.
Now, what we're going to do is, I put some of the, oh, by the way, you need a 1/4 cup of mint leaves, fresh mint leaves, and then you mince them really well, and you put them in your mortar and pestle with your xylitol or your sugar, and you just grind and grind and grind and mix and grind and grind and mix some more. And you infuse that mint flavor into your sweetener. Okay.
So good.
So now it's time to put all this in here, and we just fold this together. And what you want to do is let this sit together, sit in your refrigerator for, I'd say 3 hours at least. You could even have it sit overnight.
It just really infuses. That's the whole idea, is infusing
There,
the
I'll
mint and
let you
sugar
go
into
ahead and do that.
Okay.
Yeah, just...
So Alice, I noticed that I know you hate to throw anything away.
Huh.
It's kind of your motto, but it's just sitting here and it's not real cute. What you doing with that?
Oh, I just wanted to show everybody how you find a ripe pineapple. Because, it's not that easy sometimes to come home with ripe fruit. So anyway, here's what you do. Here's how you know you got a ripe one. When this is still on your pineapple, of course, you're going to pull these. And if you've got one that comes out like that, you know that you've hit a ripe pineapple, okay? So that's just why I saved that. I just wanted to kind of show them something. I can't say enough about this salad. I love it.
No, it's my favorite way to make a fruit salad.
Yep. Yep.
Everybody likes it. It's healthy. You don't have to sit there and have all that whipped cream, and
Yeah.
it's beautiful.
Isn't that pretty? You know,
Nectarines, cantaloupe,
Kiwi.
blueberries, kiwi.
whatever
Yeah.
you like. I suppose you could
Nice.
even throw in a little bit of banana there. Who knew? But you know, that's the way to go with mint. An easy herb to grow. It's good for you, and it tastes good. So there you are. Have fun with mint this summer. And until next time,
Let's keep cooking.
keep cooking.